So what's going on, guys? This will probably be the last week 4 that I have going up. Uh, the past 2 weeks I've been doing a lot of low tiers, a lot of NU, UU. Well, by a lot I mean I uploaded a video of it. So I figured I might as well complete the cycle and get some RU going on. So here we have the best Samus in the world and elite user Afro Smash versus Esteemed user Ginku. Just going by Esteemed user in this game. No, don't really know too much about RU at the moment in this gen. I know that it's sort of like a mixture of some of the new stuff and then like UU from last gen. So RU actually looks really fun. If I wasn't lazy and semi-retired, I'd actually go pick that up because it looks like a fun tier. But that's besides the point. Trying to look at some of the teams here. Bronzong is annoying. I can already see that. Um, uh, yeah, Bronzong is going to be annoying for Afro Smash to deal with. A Bomb Snow, depending on the set, if it's like mixed with Ice Shard, is going to be annoying because all he has really that can reliably switch into it is Bronzong, and since that's Ginku's WinCon, at least from what it looks like from Team Preview, this is assuming that it's like Trick Room Zong. If it's just some sort of garbage ass utility set, then fuck it. Bronzong is that set is garbage from Bronzong because it literally does nothing but gets rocks up and sits there and is fat. But at least the Trick Room set with like Trick Room and like offense can actually do something. But that's besides the point. So yeah, basically, Ginku has to work around Obama Snow and Afro Smash has to work around Bronzong. Unless it's some super trash. Oh, he has Jellicent. Jellicent probably will deal with whatever Bronzong has unless it has Toxic. In which case it's probably the bad Bronzong set. So never mind. Afro Smash has the advantage. So let's go ahead and get it in. So he's going to go ahead and lead with his cunt right now. As Durant comes out, this is real good for Afro Smash. Jellicent can either just Will-O-Wisp or Scald. Probably just Will-O-Wisp right here. Depends on the set. Yeah, just Willow comes out. There's Tangrowth. I know in 5th gen RU specs was really common, or like offensive life orb sets. I would imagine that they would be common down here. Although, of course, I would imagine that some other offensive or defensive sets like AV would be common. But there's Leaf Storm, and that does a buttload, but that's a crit. So, is that specs? Tangrowth, I legitimately don't know the damage. But anyways, Tangrowth can't stay in right here. Aerodactyl or Coolfish comes in. Bronzong comes in. I guess Bronzong can take the opportunity to get rocks up. Unless Fletchinder has Taunt. But yeah, that was about to say, Will-O-Wisp is a thing, so that's why I would have thought that Coolfish or Aerodactyl would have been a little more appropriate to threaten it out. But Will-O-Wisp has that amazing accuracy, so it's not going to hit. And rocks are going to go up. However, Toxic's accuracy decides to fire back with an untimely miss on Fletchinder. And it looks like it's Utility Zong, and now that it's been burned, literally it's... Well, it doesn't have any lefties, so it's even more useless. That's probably like Colbert Berry or something, unless it's... Well, there's Psychic, so it's not offensive Trick Room. So yeah, it's probably just some utility set. There's leftovers. Huh? How come it didn't say that it gained leftovers to the last turn? Am I crazy? Okay, well now Flygon's gonna come in. Oh, and it defogs away the rocks. However, Toxic is proving to be an extremely accurate move, even more accurate than Will-O-Wisp. And it's going to miss on the Flygon, even more untimely. So what is it? It's SR Toxic, Psychic, and then the last move is probably Gyro Ball. So it's probably some utility set. Like I said, not the best Bronzong set, but it works out there. So here's Aerodactyl, it's a Life Orb Arrow. Mega is in UU, I believe, but because of some of the tier changes, now things like Aerodactyl are allowed back in RU. So Stonehenge is going to take a chunk out of the cunt, but fortunately Jellicent is really fat, so it can recover right here. Good play by Afro Smash, not trying to Will-O-Wisp or Scald or get antsy, because he knows that Tangrowth is going to be coming in. So now Jellicent is going to switch out, and then Fletchinder can probably come back in, unless we see the rare HP Rock, or actually that's not rare in this tier because Moltres is a thing. Well, actually, I guess Fletchinder is probably a bigger threat than Moltres now. What tier is Moltres in? I don't know, but there's the Quillfish that I thought should have came in instead of the Bronzong initially. And there's U-Turn, so Afro Smash probably predicts Bronzong, but there's Quillfish. Here's Abomasnow, the assist trophy. Is Abomasnow an assist trophy in Smash 4? I don't know. But yeah, there's Abomasnow, obviously Quillfish can't stay in, and there's Bronzong, and we're gonna see why Utility Bronzong has its issues, because now it's gonna eat this Blizzard up, 22% though, but now it has no lefties, and now it's burned. Now it just keeps getting whittled, and then Afro Smash can deal with rocks at a later time. Doesn't even have to. You can just go for Focus Blast right there. Like, now there goes Bronzong. There's no more rocks from Ginku, which means that Fletchinder and Abomasnow are going to be butts, and now you have nothing to switch into Blizzards. I mean, you still have Durant, but Durant's going to take, like, at least a third from that. So he goes for Thunderfang right there, trying to predict Jellicent, but Flygon comes in, so Afro Smash is playing just really strong right now. Flygon doesn't have any lefties, so I'm guessing it's, like, banded with Defog. I guess we'll see right here, though, as he just decides to go for Dragon Claw in case Sigilyph or Aerodactyl came in. Probably doesn't want to give Aerodactyl a free switch because that looks really spooky for Afro Smash's team. But yeah, there's Dragon Claw. Let's see what he wants to do. Ginku's going to go to Tangrowth as he's scouting to see if it's choiced or not, and it's not choiced, so it's looking like Expert Belt Flygon. Once again, I'm just crazy and I don't see leftovers, but I'm pretty sure it's Expert Belt Flygon. Ginku scouts for it really nicely, though, as Tangrowth comes in. And now we can just fire off another Leaf Storm. Fletchinder comes into that, doesn't take half. 40% is still a butt ton. But I can roost off right there, and because of the Spatak drops, Afro Smash is going to come out on top right there. However, there's Aerodactyl, which, once again, like I said, that should have come in the first time, and Bronzong shouldn't have been burned. But there's Aerodactyl, and Fletchinder is going to get withdrawn. Diancie comes in. Shoutouts to Power Shielding, dude. Shoutouts to Armada, but do they have power? No, they have to have Power Shielding in Smash 4. The game can't be that basic. But shots aside, Stone Edge is going to come out. That's a 3-hit KO on Diancie. Aerodactyl can carry Iron Head. However, with Bronzong and Durant, I highly doubt that it comes out. We could see Taunt, but Ginku's not going to risk it if he even has Taunt. I just assume Taunt because when I see Life Orb sets, I think of Taunt Roost with Stone Edge and EQ, or Stone Edge and some filler move from DPP, but probably doesn't want to risk Diamond Storm happening regardless, and I guess Rock's going up and is better than dying. So now Durant comes in, Iron Head, rip Flygon, but I don't think Flygon was going to be that important in the matchup. So there's an Acrobatics, there's a crit. Would have 2 KO'd anyway because ORAS is actually cool and crits only do 1.5. But now Ginku's going to go to Quillfish, which I don't know why you wouldn't go to Quillfish first before Sigilyph. But that's just me. So, I mean, I'm probably missing something because I'm not the RU expert. There's Aqua Jet. I didn't even know Quillfish got Aqua Jet, but that's a real cool move. But I'm saying but too much. I gotta say it again. I swear I just heard someone in the house. Okay, I'm crazy. Okay, well, Quillfish is gonna go down, and Sigilyph is really low, so Afro Smash is looking in pretty firm control in this game. Stone Edge can always do some things, though, because they always said back in DPP OU, Stone Edge either misses or it crits. No in between. And, there's a regular Stone Edge roll, does 49.6%. So not quite a 2-hit KO after leftovers. Maybe could have risked some rolls, but nothing's happening. I feel like if Ginku had Roost on Aerodactyl, right there would have been the time to do it because Jellicent was roosting no matter what. And you need to get your HP back. So I feel like if he had Roost, that would have been the time to do it. So Afro Smash is going to go to Diancie on Tangrowth. I'm guessing he's trying to scout for HP Rock or Ancient Power or something like that. Actually, yeah, there's no reason to run HP Rock anymore because the in power base power drops. So I guess he's got an ancient power now. Yeah, Tangrowth gets ancient power, right? Yeah, it does. So I guess he's scouting for that. Or actually, no, his Fletchinder was out of Leaf Storm range, so never mind. Either way, Diancie, I don't think was doing anything in this matchup. Well, not really doing anything, but with 2 steals and Coolfish, it's really difficult for Diancie to do anything. So there's Frame 1 Shine, Fletchinder, it's going out. All these are like Smash names except for Cunt. Unless like I don't know who he's taking shots at. Actually, this reminds me of the time where Afro Smash trolled Zero on Twitter, and like EE and a bunch of Smash 4 people all got involved, and then I think like Chimpack got in and started trolling Zero too. I love Afro Smash, dude. I think he's absolutely hilarious. Yeah, well, it does have ancient power anyway, so Ginku's trying to go for the super boost, but it doesn't happen, or maybe he's trying to hit Fletchinder. So he conserved ancient power well. However, Afro Smash decides, you know what, Tangrowth really isn't doing, or Jellicent really isn't doing too much for me at this point in the game. I'm just gonna go ahead and kill off Tangrowth, and I think Fletchinder should be... No, Durant wins. Because that's probably Scarf Durant. So, Durant should be able to win. Plus, Aerodactyl is really, really low. So, Fletchinder can also... Can Fletchinder KO Aerodactyl from there? It could probably KO plus Life Orb. Even though if it has Roost, it could be bad news bears. But Abomasnow also probably has Ice Shard, so... yeah, there's Iron Head from Durant. Fletchinder comes in. Acro, not quite going to KO. But Durant gets low. And Durant can't KO. Shout out to these bars. But another Acro is going to come out. And then Abomasnow with Ice Shard should probably be able to clean up the game. Even if Durant doesn't have Choice Scarf. Then Abomasnow should be able to win. But Fletchinder actually does take it out. Aerodactyl isn't that bulky, but it's not that frail, so I'm kind of surprised by that, because doesn't Fletchinder have only like 60 base attack or something, like ridiculously low? But it is RU after all, so... anyways, GG's. Afro Smash played really well. Ginku made a few... The only questionable play that really stood out to me was the Bronzong and letting that get wisped. Because I don't even play this tier, and I know that Fletchinder runs... Usually it runs SD, Willow, Acrobatics, and Roost. Or Afro Smash is running U-Turn in this particular case, but... Even I know that, so... that was a little odd to me that Ginku, who's starting an SPL for this tier, didn't switch. He let his Bronzong get burned like that. Even if you're utility Bronzong, like that's even worse if you're utility though, because well, it's not worse than offensive Trick Room. Letting it get burned, but having it get burned is just really bad because Bronzong is really important for that game. And you're just letting it get worn down, and that's just Bronzong's biggest issue, is that it just gets burned and now it just gets worn down, like super easy. But that was a pretty good game anyways. Like I said, good games to Afro Smash. Shoutouts to Samus. Shoutouts to ESAM. And yeah, this will probably be the last week 4, so after... It'll be a quick break, but then week 5 will be going up, so... shout out to week 5 too, and hope you guys enjoy, and peace.